fine afternoon. Got a little bit of food stuck to my teeth. Ooh. Good fine evening, whichever you're watching it from. We are chilling like villains live on Facebook. What's cracking, people? So I just got done filming one more video for YouTube. It's a vocal cover video, and I'm hoping YouTube will let it slide. Although the thing about doing vocal cover videos on YouTube, if you don't have headphones, you can have your audio silenced or removed due to, Well, I finished the other half of that sandwich that I made from last night. That shit was pretty bomb diggity, yo. I'm not gonna lie. That grilled cheese sandwich I made last night was like some next level shit, dude. I'm not gonna lie. That was like, whoa, dude. And I've gotten a lot of hate comments on that video. And quite frankly, I don't care anymore, dude. So-and-so watches your show and wonders, how the fuck are you still alive? And I'm like, wow. This one person commented, man, am I glad I'm not you. That's what's up. I go to this asshole's channel. He's only got 2 subscribers. So I left him a message before blocking him from my channel. And I'm like, you're not as cool. I told him, I said, you're not cool enough to be me. That's what's up. That's what I told him. So apparently when you block people from YouTube, now their comments get removed automatically from your channel. I did not know that. It's a nifty little feature. I don't have to automatically delete their comments when I go back on the video. I just have to go to the channel, hit block, and it automatically deletes their comment. Thanks, YouTube. Appreciate that. Yeah. Aww. Bridget Nelson says, oh my God, I've missed you being live on here. Hell yeah. Yeah. It's a nice feeling having fangirls, I tell you what, but nothing against my fangirls, y'all are awesome, but nothing beats this girl I'm crushing on right now. That's all I'm gonna say on that. I don't discuss that shit on social media anymore because they scared off a chick I wanted to ask out. They scared off my last girlfriend. Come to find out, Summer told one of her coworkers, I wished I wouldn't have broken up with him. I'm just saying. If I apply what I did with her to my next girlfriend, oh, trust and believe. I'm set. All deific puns aside. Yeah. I was at homeboy Scotty's house, and Summer called saying she was in the hospital. It was the middle of winter. There was snow everywhere, and the only way I could get there was by walking. So I walked all the way from my friend's house to the hospital just to make sure she was okay. And she was fine. It was just a mild thing, but still, I'm walking to the hospital, 10,000 horrible things going through my fucking head. Like, are you kidding me? I finally get a girlfriend and now something just happened. What the fuck, man? I get there and it's just a mild thing, and I'm like, First thing I want to say is, babe, you had me worried sick. What the fuck? It's freezing outside. Kind of thing, But I didn't care. Oh, you should have heard the female nurses when they heard that I walked all the way to see Summer, they were sitting there saying shit like they wish their man could be like that kind of thing, you know. And that's how you gotta be with the ladies, YouTube and Facebook. You make her feel like a goddess and you treat her right. You know what I'm saying? When you got other chicks making comments about your girlfriend like, I wish my other half treated me like that. Oh yeah, dude, you got it made, bro. Chicks get off on that shit. There are two reasons why you treat your girlfriend right. One, because it's the right thing to do. Women deserve to be treated like human beings. And two, it makes other women jealous. Nothing will make your woman feel like queen shit more than anything than when chicks comment, I wish my other half treated me that good. That girl's lucky. To all my single male Facebook friends, I hope you're taking notes because, yeah, dude. I feel like sometimes people just comment on my videos without watching the whole thing. Oh, but you said you were going to do a vegetable burger. Yeah, I will be doing that burger. You know, I don't just do one cooking video. I have several planned out. Tomorrow, I might do a cooking video and show you all how to make really easy peanut butter chocolate banana bread. Super easy to make. Doesn't require a whole lot of ingredients. Let's see how I'm feeling. I do have to collect sticks tomorrow. I was neglecting to do that today because I was working on my music for the new album. And, oh, excuse me. And I finished the guitar solo for the song I'm working on. Now I gotta layer the vocal track a bit so it adds, you know, yeah. What's up, Mason? Just chilling, winding down for the evening. Well, Christian Danger Coffee, if you sent me some cereal and you want me to do a review on it, I will do it. You know, that's the thing of it. My YouTube fans, if my YouTube fans send me tobacco, I'll review it. You send me snacks and food, I'll review it. Oh, you don't even know, Daniel McCarthy. You don't even know. You know, people talk so much shit on my first girlfriend, and I'm like, dude, you're just jealous. Like, none of my girlfriends have been below a 3, to be quite honest, 3 or 4. But looks are not everything. However, you know, it's what draws people in. You know what I'm saying? You can't, here's the thing of it. If a girl is walking through the store with her ex who's desperately trying to be her friend, she's having no part of it, but she's being patient, and she looks at you and her whole face just lights up. She hasn't even met you yet, and right off the bat, she likes what she sees. That's all I'm going to say on that. YouTube. Yeah, you know, I might have talked a lot of shit when me and Stephanie broke up, but it's because that's just how it is, dude. When you break up with someone, you talk a lot of shit. It's because you're hurt. People talk shit when they're hurt, or when they're mad or angry. The cold hard truth, really. So no, I didn't do too bad for my first girlfriend. Cobes, do you care about your fans? What kind of question is that, yo? Obviously, I care about my fans. Otherwise, I would quit making videos. I mean, I'm not talking shit on Stephanie, but this girl I'm crushing on right now, you don't even know. That's all I'm going to say on that. Can you turn a light on? Think the low lighting is making the vid blurry. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why it does that. I don't. I don't. I don't. And there are plenty of cute chicks here in town, Facebook, so you'll never know which one. Yeah. Play the scene out, see how things go. If I'm lucky enough to go on a date with my crush here in town, honestly, I'd love to get to know her personality. She seems like such a really cool person. I mean, not trying to brag or nothing, but the last girl I was with romantically thanked me for ending a bad streak of bad sex. Yeah. Did you happen to get a Judas Priest shirt in the mail a couple months back? I did, as a matter of fact. Yes, I have it in my drawer right now. What do you do in Casper during the summer? Collect sticks, make wands, you know. Sorry to hear that, Joey Garrett. Oh, you know, and that's the thing of it. For a first girlfriend, no, you ain't wrong about that. Now, when you got Asperger's, you can't be too picky on the dating scene. I've had to learn that the hard way a couple times. Most girls don't want to put up with a guy who has a mental disorder. It's just a fact of life. You know, society looks at you like you're a freak or you're a retard or something to gawk at. You know, they treat you like you're special, like you're a kid, like you're immature, and it's like, yeah, I know I have my faults, but I'm not perfect, and neither are you. Did someone help you trim your hair? Or did you do it to yourself? Oh, well, I did it to myself. Yeah, I don't like having this short hair, but it'll grow back. I'm thinking about getting some hair vitamins, to be quite honest. But my first girlfriend is in the past, so I'd rather not talk about it, to be honest. I feel like a piece of shit for what I did, and I can't take it back. So all I can do is, you know, learn from my mistakes. People would talk some stuff too. They'd be like, "Josh, you were a lot happier with when she was in your life." And I don't think it's the chick necessarily. I think it's just having companionship makes people happier. But here's the thing of it, Facebook. You have to learn to be single. That's just the truth of life. If you're relying too much on companionship to make you happy, you're going to be a miserable fucktard when you don't have it. It's the truth. You have to learn to be happy with what you got. You have to learn to be happy with yourself before you can be happy without dating. And if you're unhappy because you're single, that's perfectly natural. It's okay to be lonely. However, you shouldn't let it control your life. That's what's going to make you miserable, YouTube and Facebook. It's the truth. You let it make you miserable, and you're letting society dictate its bullshit. You know? And sometimes the longer you wait, the better off it's going to pay, especially when you find someone you really connect with. You know what I'm saying? In case in point, the girls that I have gotten with, I've connected with in some way. You know what I'm saying? Because we had a couple of things in common, which definitely helps the transition between conversation go much more smoothly. You'll find talking to the opposite sex is much easier when you have things in common with that person. So if you're at a bar and you see some preppy blonde chick, if you're at a bar and you see some preppy blonde chick and you're dressed goth, chances are she probably doesn't want to talk to you. But if you go to the bar and you see a cute goth chick drinking in the corner by herself, go up and talk to her. Like, hey, baby, do you work at a funeral home? Because you gave me a stiff one. Okay, that's horrible. That might be too strong. So if you walk up to a goth chick and be like, hey, you work at a funeral home because you're drop dead gorgeous. That one might get her to chuckle just a little bit. She might look at you and gauge her response, you know. I mean, some chicks are going to be uncomfortable with pickup lines. That's why if you're going to throw a pickup line, make it funny but not over the top perverted. Don't get it twisted. Women are just as perverted as men. However, some women are not as comfortable being openly public with their perverted side because society tells women it's not ladylike to be perverted like those disgusting male pigs. And I fucking hate it. This makes women feel uncomfortable about their sensuality. This is why women are angry all the time because they can't be sexually liberated without being called a pervert. Because that's not ladylike. Excuse me? I'm preaching gender equality here. Yeah. And that's just it. You know, people who are sure of themselves, you know, who are liberated, they're seen as loud and obnoxious. People who are liberated are seen as loud, obnoxious, and overly opinionated. And I'm like, well, already. And I'm like, well, how the fuck is that fair? The reason why people don't want you to be liberated, the reason why society doesn't want you to be liberated is because it makes it easier for you to be controlled and brainwashed. Think about it. When society is being forced to these negative double standards that affect both men and women, it keeps men and women fighting with each other, pointing fingers. It keeps them distracted with this battle of the sexes BS. And while you're sitting there distracted by all that crap, that's when they swoop in. It's very easy too. You keep people distracted with religion, politics, and battle of the sexes bullshit. It makes it easier for them to control you. It makes it easier for the 1% to control you. That's why it's called TV programming. They're trying to program your mind. You know, I can't afford cable. I'll watch TV when I can, but I don't watch a whole lot of it. I mean, if I lived in my dream house, oh yeah, I would definitely get cable if I lived in my dream house. You already know. And what happens when, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they take control and shit. uh, yep. Oh, how's the next batch of wands coming? Good question, Mr. Joshua Lawyer. I just got my wand shipping process relocated to my apartment. So as soon as the wands get bought up, they can be processed and ready to go. Once the money transfers to my bank and the orders are confirmed, I can immediately get them in the boxes, get a label on them for shipping. Now the boxes they come in are going to be a little bit lighter, so that'll be a lot cheaper on shipping for me. But because they'll be in boxes, I'm going to end up covering the entire box in at least one layer of tape that protects your product when you order it as a customer of my establishment / business, whatever you want to call it. But now that I got that shipping process relocated to my apartment, I want to gather some sticks. Also, I have a mini sander that I can hold in my hand. I'll be able to stick the wand in the vice clamp, put the trash can underneath, plug in the mini sander, and just sand it like that. I may charge a couple bucks more for it just because I'm sanding it with a mini electric sander and not by hand. This will allow me to do custom designs too. So this time around, when I go to collect sticks for my next batch of wands, I want to make sure the sticks are a little bit thicker so I have something to work with. You know what I'm saying? And most of you are going to be sitting there, I don't believe you. Well, let me just show something right quick. Look at that, Facebook. I tell no lies. I tell no lies. I tell no lies. That's going to make sending the wands go a lot quicker. Having the shipping process relocated to my apartment. Yeah, this is going to make my wand business flow a lot more smoothly. And we couldn't find a mini lathe, so that was the next best option. Masami, good question. Yeah, if you're experiencing a toxic environment in your job, Masami, I would leave. You don't deserve that crap. Girl, you will find yourself a better job. You don't need that crap. Smoke some peach and menthol old school tobacco. Yeah, I remember that. Cherry peach menthol cigarettes. Oh, yeah. Took some menthol cigarette tobacco, mixed it with cherry and peach pipe tobaccos. That turned out decent. That takes me back, yo. I don't have any of that at the moment. I have this bag full of acid cigar roaches and the last can of chew that was from the package that was sent to me. I don't really chew very often. I'd rather smoke. But you know, look at all that. Look at it. Look at it. My buddy Alex Campbell gave me a bag full of mixed cigar butts, and they were all broken up, and yeah, that smells good. Which helps out in a pinch, you know. I try to help my friends when they're out of tobacco. Which is how the world should be, you know. Your friends run out of tobacco, you hook them up when you got some. They run out of tobacco, they help you, you know. The whole world was like that with everything, it'd be a much better place. You know, I thought for a second that it wasn't coming in evenly on top, but now I'm looking at it in the lighting, and maybe it's like a little bit thicker on the sides, but not too much. It's actually coming in pretty even. It is what it is. You can actually see, yeah, it's a little bit thinner on top, but not by much. Let it grow back out and see what it does. That's just what I plan on doing. Have you ever thought about making a burger with Hot Pockets as the buns? It actually sounds dank as, cook like 4 Hot Pockets so it stabilizes the burger. I don't know, that'd be kind of hard to do because it might fall apart unless you put like cheese on the burger patty that'll hold the Hot Pockets together. Yeah, that's a good idea, Josh Lawyer. I'll have to remember that. Fair enough, Jeff Miller. Fair enough. Daniel McCarthy says, burger with weed in the middle. Yeah, if it was legal, you already know. If marijuana were legal, oh, you already know. Putting some cannabis butter on the toasted buns. Putting some can of butter on the burger patty. Cooking some bacon and some cannabis butter. Adding some like lettuce, fresh tomato. Get like a nice avocado guacamole sauce for the top. And then get like some bomb ass cheese. Hell yeah, Locust. Locust Smith says it's legal here in Canada. Lucky bastards. Oh, I wish, Daniel McCarthy. I wish. Currently, marijuana is illegal in Wyoming. We have CBD, but we don't have cannabis. They're actually looking to vote on it this year. So, which would be nice because if the oil dries out, the state starts hurting for money. Meth is a bigger problem in this town, really. It is. Crystal meth's a real problem in this fucking town, and I'm sick of it. Now, if Wyoming legalized pot, we would be the richest state in the country. That's no bullshit. Well, I guess it just hippies are everywhere, Daniel McCarthy, to be brutally honest. Just depends on where you go, you know. Yeah. Wyoming's full of a nice diversity of people. You don't just get hippies, you know. And maybe I'm just seeing things because I'm looking at my hair right now and it looks pretty even. Maybe it just looks thinner because of how short it is. Yeah. But anyways, Facebook, thank you for watching my live stream. And I'll catch you cool cobras later.